Hey everybody, it's me, Varlo, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now today I'm going to be showing you 10 really useless features in Minecraft. Now this is pretty much just opinion based, but you guys may find these features more useful than I do, and that's perfectly okay. I'm actually glad you find use in them. Now if there's other useless features that I may have missed in this video, I may make a follow-up to this video in the future, so leave those useless features down below and I may feature them in a future video. Now let's get right into this. The first feature we have here is actually a very new one. It's the Lodestone, which just came out in the 1.16 Nether update. Now here's the gist of it. You get a compass and then you right click on the Lodestone and then the compass points towards the Lodestone, which is cool for if you're going like far away from your base, but there's a couple problems with it. Now the first problem is the crafting recipe. Now you use 8 chiseled stone bricks, which not very hard to get. You can get them from strongholds, I believe, and you can also get them from stone cutters, which incredibly easy to do. But the problem here is the netherite ingot in the middle, which netherite is one of the rarest materials in the entire game, and I don't know why you would waste it on this when you can use it for armor, or like storage blocks, or tools. It just kind of baffles me that somebody would spend netherite on this. I mean, I did it for an achievement one time, but that's beside the point. Also, I did not know this, that when it's dropped, it actually still hones towards the Lodestone. That's actually really cool. But yeah, very expensive to craft, and it just kind of doesn't really serve a purpose that well, because if you click the F3 screen, you see your coordinates right there. You could just write down the coordinates of your base and then go there. It's not that hard to do, anyone can figure it out. And I mean, I guess if you're not using the F3 screen, I guess this is kind of useful, but really, who plays Minecraft without using the F3 screen? Even on Bedrock version, you could see the coordinates at all times on the screen, so really, it just doesn't really serve a purpose that well. Though I will give it this, the texture on the block is incredibly interesting, especially the top part. I really like that texture. So I'm sure a lot of people like this block, but I just don't really see a point in it. Now here we got the poisonous potato. The poisonous potato is an incredibly useless feature. You can get it when you're harvesting your potatoes. You can randomly get this, which in that way it's actually kind of cool because it's pretty rare, actually. But you can't cook it like a regular potato. Like you get this baked potato, which is an incredibly good food source. But you can eat it. I mean, I can't eat it right now because I have hunger and it's on peaceful mode. But yeah, you get poisoned when you eat it. It doesn't even give that much hunger. It's not really worth it, and you can't cook it either. So really, the only novelty of having it is just because it's rare, which really not even a good use for it. Another one might be controversial, but the cauldron. The cauldron served the purpose of, you know, you use the glass bottle and then, you know, you can get water. Basically, that's the only purpose it serves. The problem is, though, is that, as you'll see this in a second, hold on, it runs out of uses, which can be a little bit of a problem. And then you have to go get a water, and you have to refill it, which on its own, not that bad, but you can get an infinite water source, which is literally just as easy to make, if not easier to make than a cauldron, and you can just get infinite water. Which I guess this is more aesthetic to put in a house, but there's ways that you can make this look good in a house, so that's not really a good excuse. I just figure, save your iron and just make an infinite water source. It's so much easier. But I mean, I guess they have a cool novelty to them, I guess. Though they are cool on Bedrock version, because on Bedrock version you can change the color of the water, which is really cool. But on Java there is no such thing. Number 4, we have the tropical fish, which very useless as well, because the tropical fish is not as cool as its older fish brothers. As you can see here, you can't cook it, and you can't even give it to cats to like tame them. And really, it doesn't even give that much hunger. It gives like one little chicken nugget of hunger. So it's really, it just doesn't really serve much purpose. Though they do look cool when you see them in the ocean, but that's literally the only point they have, is just looking cool in the ocean. I believe there's like 3,000 or 4,000 different kinds of these guys, which is really cool. And I would love to have them all one day, but that's very unrealistic. The 5th most useless feature in Minecraft is the furnace minecart, which is a kind of OG feature to Minecraft. but it's just kind of been outclassed. The way it works is, you know, you put in a furnace minecart, and then you use coal, and then it moves. Which, this came out before powered rails were in the game. And you know what, even now, I doubt a lot of people even know that this thing exists, because on the Bedrock version of the game, the developers didn't even put it into the game. Probably because it's so useless. Now here, you can even see this is powered rails, same distance and everything, but you flick it, it just goes so much faster. Now, the thing is, powered rails are more expensive to make at first, but once you place them down, you're good to go. In the long term, furnace minecarts are more expensive to use because you have to keep pumping them with coal. So it just it's just not really that cost efficient to use them, and they've just been outclassed by these powered rails. The next useless feature in Minecraft is kinda controversial, I would say, but pigs. Pigs are incredibly useless. So here we're gonna compare them to cows. Now, this is raw beef, and that is a raw pork chop, and through Minecraft standards, they are literally the same item. Like, they give the same amount of hunger, the same amount of saturation, and just, that's basically it. They're basically the same thing. Now, you can see here that this is the only thing that the pigs drop. These are all the things that a cow can produce. A cow can produce beef, milk, and leather, which is just kind of, you know, it's just super useful. Now, the pig also has the use of being cute, as well as you can ride them, which riding them I guess is kinda cool, but, you know, you got horses, you got elytra, even in the nether if you brought a pig into there, you got the striders. It's just, there's not really a use for these little guys. And I mean, they're cute, and I always like to farm them because they're just adorable, but just cows are so much better in every way, and they're just as common. The number 7 most useless feature in Minecraft is paintings. Again, this is kind of an opinion thing, because paintings are cool, they do have their place in Minecraft, but, you know, you can see all those things that people are doing with map art, and, you know, even though map art takes longer to make, it just looks so much better. These are all fuzzy and gross, and map arts are so cool and clear, it's just great. They're just really cool. But these things do have their use in Minecraft in the long run. There's that. But, you know, just map art is just so much more superior. Now, the number 8 most useful. That's such weird grammar. I keep saying like the number blank, then the feature. It's just really weird. But the 8th most useless feature in Minecraft is the potions here. Now, there's a couple potions that I just don't know what they were intended to be used for. There's the thick, mundane, and then there's the luck potion, which is kind of like an honorable mention. But the splash, regular potion, and the lingering versions of the thick and mundane really have no use. I don't know if Notch was intending to use them for something in the past, but now with the direction Minecraft's going in, I really just don't think they're ever going to be used. They're just kind of here, I guess. Now there's also the luck potion, which is an honorable mention. This used to not be obtainable in survival mode, but now you can get the Arrow of Luck from Fletchers. These potions, though, they're still completely inaccessible. And even if you did get them, they're not really useful without a custom loot table, I believe. Because they do affect, like, fishing loot, which I don't think in vanilla Minecraft even does anything. So these are also very useless. The 9th most useless feature in Minecraft is the Netherwart block. The Netherwart block, as you can see back here, there's also a blue variant that was just added, but this variant, the red variant, the OG variant, is just very ugly and red and gross, and here's the deal breaker, is that it takes 9 Netherwart to craft them, which Netherwart is actually a very useful thing on its own. But if you take a Netherwart block and you throw it in the crafting table, like with other resource blocks, you don't get the Netherwart back. So you can't even use this as like a storage thing for Netherwarts. It's very bizarre to me. I really have no clue why they did this. I really don't. Now, this is another feature here that is probably going to become obsolete in the future. Like this video is going to be obsolete because this is definitely going to get a use in the future, whether it's in the next update or 3 updates from now. The fletching table will be getting a use in the future, but right now it serves no purpose. I'm right-clicking, as you might be able to hear, And unlike its brother, the smithing table, it just doesn't serve any purpose. But I'm sure in the future it'll be able to be used for some kind of arrow thing or archery or something. And I mean, it's not totally useless because you can use it for villagers, but really, like, I don't know. It just doesn't really serve a purpose. That's really all I could say about it. But the villager thing does make it not totally worthless, but I'm sure in the future this will become an incredibly worthwhile addition to Minecraft. Now, these were 10 useless features in Minecraft, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if I missed any useless features, drop them down in the comment section below, because I may make a follow-up to this video in the future. Now, if you like this video, you should ding the bell, subscribe, like, comment, and even, if you want, share with somebody that you think would like it, because, you know what? The more people who watch it, the more ideas I can get, the more feedback I can get, and the better my videos can become in the future, which is just really awesome. And yeah, that's basically it, and I'm about to peace out right now, but I'll see you guys on the flip side, and I hope to see you all in the future. So, peace off.